हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू मेरिडियन ओवरसीज। आज हमारे साथ है सर आनंद पाटिल, जो कि रीजनल हेड है वुस्टर यूनिवर्सिटी से, और साथ में ये इनका इंडिया के साथ में मिडिल ईस्ट भी यही मॉनिटर करते हैं। आपके जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं वुस्टर यूनिवर्सिटी को लेके या यूके एजुकेशन को लेके सितंबर इनटेक में, वो सारे आप हमसे पूछ सकते हैं।
I'm doing a live presentation YouTube.
What are you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could be here.
That's why background, you know.
Hello.
Hello, Amar. Good
Hello.
afternoon from University of Worcester.
Good afternoon, Anand. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to see you. I am in the university campus right now, in the St. John's campus.
How's the weather in UK? It looks sunny.
Yes, it is quite sunny. It's a beautiful weather.
Right.
And so I'm quite excited to be here today. So I can be in front of the audience on YouTube Live. So what I will do is I will quickly do a presentation for about 7-8 minutes, which will be then followed by a question answer session. So students, if you have any questions, please make sure that you type in your questions in the chat box. Make sure you ask any questions that you have regarding the September intake and any questions that you basically have. So let me just quickly begin my presentation. And I will be starting that in a minute now. So, right, Amar, are you able to see the presentation and the screen?
Yes, I can see.
Right, great. So, hello everyone and welcome one and all. Wherever you are, I hope you are home and safe. And I'll just quickly run through what we are going to cover today. So today we will look at location, city of Worcester, and how well connected is the city. Then we will talk about why you should come and study in Worcester and why you should come and study at the University of Worcester. I will also talk to you about what makes University of Worcester so special. And you will have a campus tour. We'll talk about different schools within the university, and then fees and the scholarships. So Worcester, as you can see from your screen, Worcester is in the heart of England. It's a safest city in England, and we have excellent train links to Birmingham. Birmingham is the second biggest city in the UK, and you can go by train or by car in 40-45 minutes. You can also go to Bristol. There's a direct train to London. So there's a London-Paddington connection, which is about 2 hours. So again, excellent rail connection, excellent road connection. But also Birmingham has international airport. So there is a direct flight from Delhi and Amritsar by Air India. So you can fly into Birmingham. But there are also other international airlines who fly to Birmingham. So for example, there's Emirates, which flies 2 times a day. So again, you can take that connection from Dubai to Birmingham. Again, excellent road connection by road, so you can travel by road as well. And the best part is that if you want to go in the countryside, in 10 to 15 minutes, you would be in the countryside. So you can go to Malvern Hills, Stratford-upon-Avon. I don't know if you are familiar, but Stratford-upon-Avon is the birthplace of William Shakespeare. So this is about the area, excellent connection, safe city, heart of England. Now, why you should come and study in Worcester? Well, if you look at these pictures, you will see it's a contrast of modern city with historical streets, a beautiful cathedral by the river, and you will see the swans. And it's a very beautiful city. As you can see, the weather is lovely. You can see the background where I'm right now in the campus. So why University of Worcester? Well, we have 11,000 students and more than 900 international students in the university from 70 different countries. We are ranked 15th for quality of teaching, but also number 1 in the UK. And we have no more than 20 students per classroom, first in the UK for quality of education, first in the UK for gender equality. We offer some excellent student support, So the building that you see right behind me is our First Point building, where we have support for everything that you need as a student. So you just come to this one building, you can ask questions about modules, you can ask questions about finance, about accommodations, you can ask anything that you want to know. The most important, we have excellent proportion of practice and theory. So courses are well balanced with theory and practice, and you have enough time to do both. And one of the most important things is 98% of our graduates have been gone into work or further education within 6 months of their graduation. So excellent employability, 98%, that's an amazing statistics. Now, these are our different campuses. So we have St. John's campus, where I'm sitting right now and speaking to you. Then we have our Riverside campus, which is facilities where we have a basketball arena, and then we have most of our drama, performance, and sports courses that are taught in the Riverside arena and the Riverside campus. And then you cross the river, you come on to the city campus, which is a 250 million investment. It's a state-of-the-art business school. And this building is also a historic building. It used to be infirmary during the World War II. And the British Medical Association was founded in this building. We also have student accommodation on St. John's campus, as well as the city campus. And then next to the city campus is our 16 million award-winning library called The Hive. This library was inaugurated by the Queen herself. And it's the first public and university joint library in the UK. So all these campuses are within walking distance of 20 minutes. So again, excellent connection within the campuses. You don't have to spend money, time, and energy in commuting by train or by bus. You can just walk around all the campuses and you will see the flow of students. Money, time, and energy. Now, this is the aerial view of the city and the campuses. You can see St. John's campus. You walk by the river, cross the Sabrina Bridge. You come to the Hive and the city campus. It's an excellent view of the city, and you can see how beautiful the city looks. Green, beautiful river, the cathedral, excellent views. So the university is divided into different schools. And we have Worcester Business School, we have School of Education, we have School of Science and Environment, Psychology, Arts, Humanities, Exercise, Sports and Exercise Science, we have Allied Health and Community, and then we have Nursing and Midwifery. So all the undergraduate and postgraduate courses that we offer are divided into these different schools that are within the university. Now, the fees for September 2020 intake and January 2021 intake, undergraduate, it's £12,700 a year, and postgraduate is £13,700 for the postgraduate course. We also offer some excellent and very generous scholarship. So if you have 80% or above in your 12th standard, you'd be eligible for 3,000 scholarship per year. Now I can see from the chats, we have someone who was asking about the scholarship. So the gentleman says that he's got more than 80% and wants to apply for nursing. So for you gentlemen, if you have more than 80%, you'd be eligible for £3,000 scholarship per year. If you have 70%, you'd be eligible for £2,000 scholarship per year. And if you have 60%, which is a minimum requirement, you'd be also eligible for £1,000 per year. So anyone who gets £1,000 per year, it's £3,000 over 3 years. If you get £2,000, that's £6,000 over 3 years. And if you get £3,000, that's £9,000 over 3 years. So amazing scholarship. And for postgraduate, if you have 60% or above in your undergraduate degree, you'd be eligible for 3,000 scholarship per year. And if you have 55%, which is a minimum requirement, you'd be eligible for £2,000 scholarship. We also offer a early payment discount. So if you pay your fees in full before September, the end of September 2020, you'd be eligible for £500 early payment discount. So that's also something that we offer. Now, in terms of English, in 12th standard HSC, if you have 65 marks or above, you will not need IELTS. So I will repeat again. In 12th standard HSC, if you have 65 marks in English or more, you will not require IELTS. However, if you have less than 65 marks, then you will need to do IELTS. But I also understand that right now, because of the current situation, IELTS centers are closed. So we also accept Duolingo online test, which is you can do by sitting at home. So you can do the Duolingo test and you will need to score 95 to 105 if you're applying for undergraduate degree and 110 to 115 if you're doing a postgraduate degree. So you can do Duolingo test. You can also do IELTS online. You can also do TOEFL home edition. So these are also acceptable because of the current situation. Now, these are my contact details. If you need to contact me, you can email me, or you can also follow our social media if you're on Facebook or Instagram. So make sure you follow. And now you know a lot more about the University of Worcester. And what we will do is we'll take the questions that we are getting, which is an amazing response that we have live. So I'll stop my presentation and we will start with the questions. So Amar, over to you.
Thanks, Anand. That was really nice.
Yeah, because I can see we have more than 200 students right now, and there's a lot of questions to cover in a very short time. So let's get to the questions.
So yeah, Anand, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I was going through all these questions, and it's amazing how students are concerned about September intake, especially after this COVID-19. So the basic question which we always get is whether the classes will be online or offline. Like you can check in the comment box also, students are requesting you to give your honest view rather than
of course,
putting some marketing efforts to get.
So basically, the University of Worcester has decided that the University of Worcester session, which is a semester in September 2020, will go ahead as it was planned and scheduled, which means that we will not change anything. The university will start its September session on time. And also at the same time, we understand that with the current situation, everybody will probably not be able to travel. We will be monitoring this situation. So we will be offering blended learning. So let's say everything goes back to normal, which we hope it does. So then you'd be able to come and travel and start your September intake on time. However, because of travel restrictions, if you're not able to travel, you can start your studies online in the beginning. And then once things get back to normal, you will be able to come back, you will be able to come to the UK and start your course as it is been planned. So this is what has been decided right now. I mean, I understand that there's a lot of news, there's a lot of confusion. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that the University of Worcester will start its year in September 2020 as it is planned.
Right. So by start, you mean on campus, it will start. But
Yes.
if you have travel restrictions, you can start in India or your home country. And then once you're allowed to travel to UK, you can start your classes.
Exactly. Now this way, you will not be wasting your time or waiting for another intake, because time is very important. And with the current situation, again, it is important that you start your studies on time. And that is the reason why the university has made this decision. So yes, the courses will start in the campus on time. However, if you're not able to travel, it will also start online on time. So you can continue your study in your home country. And once things get back to normal and you're able to travel, you will be then coming to the campus and continue your study without losing your time.
So friends, आपका सितंबर इंटेक आनंद सर के हिसाब से ऑन कैंपस होगा. अगर आपको ट्रैवल रेस्ट्रिक्शंस में कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है तो फिर आप अपनी क्लासेस ऑनलाइन स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं और जैसे ही ट्रैवल ओपन होता है आप लोग कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं अपनी एजुकेशन यूके जाके, लेकिन जो यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं वो ऑन कैंपस ही आपको क्लासेस देंगी. सो लेट्स टेक अनदर क्वेश्चन आनंद, एंड somebody is posting again and again the same question.
So somebody's asking about deadline extension is possible for conditional offers.
Yes.
So yes, I mean, we do have deadlines to pay your deposits, for example, or to fulfill your conditions. So yes, you can obviously get an extension for the deadlines on your offer letter, because we understand with the current situation, you may not be able to, or you are probably still worried about the situation. So you want to hold on to paying the deposit, for example. So that is completely fine. We will be constantly monitoring the situation. And as the situation will change, we will let you know if you should go ahead and pay your deposit. And again, I don't know if you are keeping up to date with what is happening in the UK, but right from today, we have some easing on the lockdown restrictions. So for example, primary schools are starting today, outdoor markets are starting today, car showrooms are starting today. So there's a lot of things going back to normal. And then on the 15th of June, we will have non-essential retail, which will also start to open from the 17th of June. Premier League football will start again behind the closed doors. So anyone, keen on, Premier League to start watching again, because I'm quite excited to start watching the football again. So it will start from the 17th of June. So a lot of things are going back to normal. Slowly, the restrictions are easing out. The number of cases are falling down. And there are 5 parameters that should be met before the restrictions are easing out. And these are being met, and that's the reason why you are seeing this result. So I'm hopeful that come September, things shouldn't get back to normal.
Right. Another question is from Raj Verma Anand. He's asking that he has paid his fees to Worcester University and he's waiting for cash letter. So when will he get that? So when are you starting issuing the cash letters?
Well, we will be soon starting to issue the CASes. So obviously, anybody who has paid their deposit or their fees, they will receive an individual email from the respective Department of Admissions informing them. And I understand that anybody who holds an offer from the university have received an email on Friday from the Vice Chancellor, Professor David Green, explaining how we intend to start our intake or our year in September 2020, and what things we have in place to make sure that we are, monitoring and we are complying with the UK government regulations, but also World Health Organization regulations, to make sure that that the campus is safe, and making sure that everything is in place before the studies will begin in the campus.
Right. So another very common question which we are getting is regarding visas. Like, when will VFS open, and what do you think the students will start getting to the visa offices?
Of course, I mean, I can also see from the news that I'm following in India, a lot of things are again starting to open up. And the central government has issued, lockdown 5.0 with a lot of restrictions being lifted, retail starting to open, domestic travel and flights have started as well. So keeping these things in mind, I am sure the Home Office and the UKVI will make the decision accordingly to open the visa offices. From what I understand, that right now, from the 1st of June, the visa offices in China are starting to open, and I'm sure things will soon follow in India as well. And as things, obviously, this will depend from country to country how the situation is changing, but I don't think it should take much time for visa offices to open in India as well. But again, just keep an eye on the UKVI website, keep an eye on the the regular updates Amar and his team post through YouTube and through social media about how things are changing or what are regular updates. So make sure you follow that. If you're not subscribing to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get that regular updates on the channel as well.
So this is my question to you. Like, if you want to suggest some course which is career guaranteed, like the student is guaranteed to get jobs and he's good candidate, like from 80% or something. Which courses would you suggest? Like, can you give me 3 to 4 courses which Worcester is good at and the student is guaranteed jobs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was just going through one of the message, for example, that that stood out. That was asked by one of the students who wanted to do nursing. So, for example, obviously with the current situation and the pandemic, the frontline workers have been portrayed as heroes because obviously they are putting, their lives in danger to make sure that everybody is safe and looked after. So one such course at the University of Worcester is very popular, and University of Worcester is well known for its nursing and midwifery school. So we have a course for undergraduate degree, which is BSc Nursing. And within the BSc Nursing, we have adult nursing, we have child nursing, and we have mental health nursing. These are 3 different programs that we offer. Now, obviously, because of the huge amount of shortage in the UK for nurses, once you complete this 3-year nursing degree, you will be getting a registration as a nurse in the UK, which will allow you to work in the UK. So this is one course that offers a extremely high possibility of work in the UK. Now, obviously, you can contact Meridean if you want to get more details about entry requirements and the scholarship. As I explained to you about the scholarship, if you have 80% or more, you can get £3,000 scholarship. And I can see from the chat, this gentleman had IELTS as well, which you clearly qualify with the IELTS scores that you have mentioned in the chat. So nursing is one of such course. Then obviously we have undergraduate business courses with 1 year of placement, so you can also do that. Then we have MBA, MSc International Management and MSc Human Resource Management with 6 months of internship placement available, so you can also do that. The other thing that I want to quickly share is that with the, I know a lot of questions are around the post-study work visa from international students. So the post-study work visa, which is going to allow international students to study and once they finish their study, to be able to work for 2 years, will start from the summer of 2021, which means by the time you finish your course in the summer of 2021, you'd be eligible to apply for post-study work visa. Now, the new update also says that even if you start your course remotely, which means if you start your course online, you'd be then coming to the UK to finish your course, you'd be also eligible to apply for post-study work visa. So that's again a very good news for students. So if you start your course at the University of Worcester, for example, and let's say things go back to normal, you'll start on time, you'll come to the campus. But in case if you're not able to travel, you can start your course online and then come back to your course at the campus, and you'd be, once successful, complete your course, you'd be then eligible to apply for that post-study work visa.
What opportunities do you think after post-study work permit in UK? Like once the student has completed his degree and then worked in post-study permit, what chances of getting a proper job he has, or what chances of settling in UK he has?
Again, well, that will come down to the individual person's qualification, their skills, and the gap in the market. My personal feeling is that there will be a good demand for employment. Obviously, with the current situation, as the things are closed and there's a lot of economic impact, but in a year's time or 2 years' time, things will get back to normal. the businesses will start operating in full strength, and I'm sure there will be some excellent opportunities. But again, when you do your internship or when you do your post-study work visa, my recommendation is to work in the field of your qualification. So you get that very important work experience, which will then help you to apply for jobs in the UK or in your home country or anywhere abroad. So I think this is something I can sort of like give some information on.
Right. So the next question, which is very common again, Pranjal is asking, like, do they need any work experience for MBA admissions? Like most of the universities do ask that for work experience, but does Worcester need it or it doesn't need it?
No, so the beauty of our MBA is that it is open for any student who has just finished their degree or anyone who have finished a degree, have been doing some work or have been doing some further studies. They can come and study MBA and you don't need any work experience. And again, the reason why we have 6 months of internship, which is optional in this course, is so that you can get that work experience. And something to add to this is that the University of Worcester has very close links with industries around. So we have excellent links with, for example, Land Rover, Jaguar, Microsoft, Intel, IBM, Marks and Spencers. But again, you can apply to any company in the UK. We have careers department in the campus, which will help you to write your CV. They will do the grooming, make sure you are all well prepared. But then obviously you would have to apply, you'd have to go for the interview, and you'll have to earn that internship.
Right, Anand. So can you take us through the campus tour, if that's possible, or if you have any kind of videos which you want?
Yeah, so I will just quickly share a video of our campus tour. My colleague Carolina will take us on a campus tour. So I'll quickly share that so you get the idea of what the campus looks like. So here it is. Let me just quickly start this.
Hello guys, I'm Carolina and I'm a student here at the University of Worcester studying business, HR and PR. And today I will show you around the University of Worcester campuses. University has 3 campuses: St. John's campus, Severn campus and City campus. We are now on St. John's campus, which is the main campus where most of the courses are based on. Our first stop is the Pearson building, where you can find the first point desk as well as career services and study areas. First point desk is the place where you go if you have any issues or any problems, whatever is it that your student card is not working or you need to book an appointment with our study advisors. There's plenty of support available for our students. You can also find the career services here, which is where you go if you need the help with approving your CV or you need some extra help preparing for your interviews. As well as the first point, the Pearson building contains study area that is available to the students all the time. All you need is just your student card. The PCs and Macs are available for all students to work on 24/7. Apart from the computers, every student can also use the printing services and quiet study rooms. Our next stop is the Student Union. Student Union is a separate organization from the university and it's here to represent student needs, from the academical one to the well-being one. Inside the building you can find the student shop or offices of the student officers who are elected each year by our students. The Student Union is also in charge of the clubs and societies. We have over 30 sport clubs and almost 40 societies, and you are welcome to join as many as you want to. Whatever your hobbies or interests are, there will be definitely a society or sport club for you. Student Union building is also the place when the student bar is. It's called Hangar, and it's a great place where you can meet and chill with your friends. We are now in the Accommodation Village. We have plenty of different types of accommodations. The whole vary in prices and standards. The usual setup is 6 to 7 rooms per flat with a shared bathroom and kitchen area. But we also have an ensuite accommodation, which means that you will have your own bathroom. All homes have Wi-Fi access and there is 24-hour security. Our security officers are always here and are always happy to help. And we also have a campus cat. One of the peaks of living on campus is the free access to the university gym. Every first-year student who is living in the University Village accommodation has a university gym membership for free. There are plenty of classrooms available on each campuses. Depends on which course you are studying, your classroom may look like this, or like this, or just like this. If you are staying on campus, you can either cook for yourself in your kitchen, or you can buy some of your meals in our canteen. You can find wide range of breakfast and lunches here, as well as thematic days such as Curry Wednesday or Fish and Chip Friday. On the banks of River Severn and just a short walk from St. John's campus is our Severn campus. This campus is the home of University of Worcester Arena and Riverside Building. University of Worcester Arena is Britain's first indoor sport hall purposely designed to include athletes on a wheelchair, and it's hosting tournaments such as wheelchair basketball or cheerleading championship. And it's a home of 2 professional sport teams, Worcester Wolves basketball team and 7-star netball team. So if you are planning to study anything connected to sport, or if you are planning to join any of our sports societies, I'm sure Arena will become your second home. Our last stop is our city campus. City campus is located right in the heart of Worcester, just 15-minute walk from St. John's campus, and it's a home of Worcester Business School, Art House and University of Worcester Library. You can see the business school behind me. This building used to be a Worcester infirmary, but it was reopened in 2010, and it's also the place where the British Medical Association was founded. Inside this building you can find many classrooms, meeting rooms, but also, for example, a chapel or a gym. University of Worcester Library, the Hive, is the first UK joint public and university library. It was opened in 2012 by the Queen herself. Right across the street from business school, it's our art house. Art house is a brand new facility open for any art-related courses. It was opened this January and is located in one of the most iconic Worcester buildings. So that's the end of our campus tour. I hope you like it, and if you have any questions, just go to our University of Worcester website, where you can chat with our current students and ask them any questions about living or studying here. So see you soon in Worcester!
There you go. So that was the campus tour. And I hope you enjoyed the campus. So you get the idea of what the campus looks like, what facilities we have. And one of the buildings that you saw in the video is right behind me, which is our Pearson building. Sorry, Amar, you were saying something?
Yeah, I'm saying it's really nice. The campus looks amazing, especially in Worcester, which is in very countryside area. So the living expenses must be less. All the campuses are on walking distance. So there are a lot of benefits of living outside London, and not inside London. So yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I mean, you have been last year in April, you have been to the campus and you saw the campus as well. So yeah, we have accommodation on the campus. You just saw from the video. We offer campus accommodation in St. John's, but also in the city campus. So the living and accommodation is not very expensive in the city. It's easily walkable, so you don't spend money on that as well. So yeah, so that's the campus.
So I can see there are a lot of questions about students who have paid the fees. So we need to check on all these people, like what are the real status. Because
Yeah.
Amandeep Kaur, she's saying that she has paid her fees in December. So I
Yeah, I
cannot.
think that is related to the foundation pathway, which is the University of Worcester International College. So I think that is related to that. And obviously, I will pass on the message to my colleagues in the International College who can get back to the students. There are some questions about the public health courses. Obviously, public health courses will have a good demand with the current situation. Obviously, we have realized that anybody who has been working on the front line, these jobs have been extremely important. And I think moving forward, these jobs will have a good demand. And obviously, these are very important jobs that are required throughout the world. So I think courses like nursing, courses like public health, we also have course in healthcare management and leadership. So these courses will have an extreme good demand, in the future. So I think that is my opinion.
So what we can do, Anand, is we can give them short answers. Like one of the students is saying he has not received his final transcript, Anuj Gupta. Can he apply? So
yeah, so anybody who is still waiting for the results can still apply. You will get a conditional offer letter, and the condition will be that you have to submit all your documents by the time you have to apply for your visa and before you get your cash. So yes, you can still apply. If you don't have all the documents, that's fine. Make sure you at least have a personal statement and submit your application. Make sure you contact Amar and his team, and they will guide you through the next process.
the students are also asking what is the quarantine period if they come to UK in September. So I don't think we can answer that now.
I mean, right now, the rules are that there will be 14 days of quarantine, but obviously this may change in September. So we will have to keep following the regular updates by the UK government. We will keep our students informed, and the students will know what is happening, if there will be 14 days quarantine or not. So right now I cannot answer if there will be September, but just keep an eyes on the news. But we'll be also doing this regular YouTube live chats, so we can give you some regular updates as well.
And one student is asking that they have already done their master's course. Can they apply for master's again?
Yeah. So if you have done masters in India, you can still apply for masters in the UK. We offer some excellent master's programs, so you can get that qualification on your CV. You can do some business-related masters, get the 6 months internship on your CV as well. So yes, you can do another master's in the UK. I know some of the students are asking questions about some other universities. Unfortunately, I cannot answer these questions because I'm from the University of Worcester and not from other universities. But I'm sure Amar and his team would be able to answer those questions later on. If your question.
A quick question, and one of the students is asking, do you require any exams for MBA, such as GMAT or anything?
No, we don't need any entrance exams for MBA. You just need to have minimum 55% in your undergraduate degree and minimum 65 marks in English in your 12th standard, and you are eligible to apply and come and study at the University of Worcester.
And some students are asking, do you have any pharmacy programs?
We have pharmacology in undergraduate. We offer something. We also offer biomedical sciences. We also offer biochemistry. So these are the courses that we offer in science. Somebody's asking, sir, it's too difficult to get PR in UK as compared to Canada and Australia. Am I right? Yes, you are right. But again, I cannot go into more details because I'm not a qualified immigration advisor, so I can't tell you more details about that.
But the good news is there's point-based system which is coming in January. So
yes, so there
are
will
a
be
lot of positive things which are going to happen.
Yeah, so there will be a point-based system where you have to earn so many points, just like Australia or Canada, to get a PR, or not exactly PR, but to be able to get a work permit in the UK. And again, Amar may share more details with you in regards to that. So make sure, again, I know that Amar posts a lot of videos on the YouTube related to education in the UK and the new updates. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow so you get those regular updates, regularly.
Again, Anand, I'll answer a couple of questions. Kirat Sethi is asking if they can apply after their pre-boards. Yes, you can. You can apply for conditional offer letter.
Yeah.
Then again, some students are asking for face-to-face classes or online. Again, classes will be held on campus. If you will not be allowed to travel, then you can start online. But the classes will start on campus for Worcester University at least. And there are other universities which I have made a video about a couple of days back, so you can check that.
Yeah.
Then again, same question, if I graduate in 2022, will I get PSW? Yes, you will get PSW after May 2021.
That's correct. And somebody's asking here is that I've got 83% in arts, 6.5 overall in IELTS. Which course would you prefer best for me? Again, this is a very specific question. So I think if you can get in touch with Amar and his team, he's got some excellent counselors who will help you to discuss different courses that we offer. But obviously, if you have done arts and if you're keen in arts, we have excellent art school and we offer some excellent choices in arts as well. So make sure you can get that information as well.
Right, Anand, I think all the questions are pretty much the same. It's most about what's going to happen for September intake. So if you can conclude in a couple of lines, that would be great. Like, what should we hope for September 2020?
Yeah, so just to conclude, the most important is please stay safe. Please follow the guidelines of your local government. As I'm saying, the positive things are that the University of Worcester will start its intake in September on time. There will be blended opportunities, so you can, if things go back to normal, you can come and study in the campus. If there will be still travel restrictions, you can study online. So you don't waste time or you don't lose the time, because time is of essence. And we have some excellent scholarships. And I think there is still 3 months of time. And the way things are changing in the UK and in India in a positive way, I think there are high possibilities of things going back to normal by September. And I don't see a reason why students shouldn't be able to come and travel to the UK and start their course. There may be, a little bit of delay, but I don't expect too much of delay.
Then very positive.
Yes, and my recommendation to the students is that try not to postpone your studies, because, for example, if you postpone your studies to January intake, a lot of universities don't run all the courses in January. And also the other thing is that everybody will apply for January. The university can only take so many students. So if you're not able to get into the university in January as well, then you will end up waiting for another September. So you'll be wasting almost a year. So my recommendation is not to do that. You have the opportunity to start your studies in September, be it face-to-face in the campus or online in the beginning. So you have that opportunity, and make sure you can take that opportunity. And I think things are looking positive. I know it has been a difficult time for everybody, and I wish everyone good health, stay safe, and I'm sure things will start to ease out in the next month or so.
Right, Anand, it was great to have you on our live session. You answered a lot of questions which students are facing. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll arrange another session soon. So
yeah, it is my pleasure, and I think we should organize such live sessions regularly. If you think, please make sure you comment to say that you would like to see such sessions in the future. And if you think if you want to talk about a particular subject or particular area, please make sure you put that information in the comment. The next time, I think what would be the best is that I can get someone from the academics, so somebody from business school or someone from nursing school, to come and join me on a live presentation, on a live YouTube video, so we can speak to the students. Students will be able to speak to the professors directly and ask any questions related to the academics. So I think we can do that in the future as well.
Right, that'll be great. So guys, अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन आपकी फील्ड से रिलेटेड पूछना है तो आप अभी इसी चैट में आपका मैसेज कर दीजिए. आपको जो नेक्स्ट हम लाइव सेशन करेंगे वो यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रोफेसर्स के साथ करेंगे. आपकी जो भी फील्ड होगी उससे रिलेटेड करेंगे. तो चैनल अभी आप सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, क्योंकि बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन जो आपको चाहिए होती है ओवरसीज एजुकेशन को लेके, वो सभी इन्फॉर्मेशन यहाँ मिलेगी. कोई और क्वेश्चंस आपके पास हैं जिसका आपको इंस्टेंट रिप्लाई चाहिए तो आप हमें इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर सकते हैं. हमारे पेज पे आप जाइए, इंस्टाग्राम पे हमने कमिट कर रखा है आपको कि विद इन 1 आवर हम आपको रिप्लाई करते हैं. Thank you so much, Anand, and thank you viewers for watching the show, and soon we'll be back. Thanks and see you again.
Thank you, Amar. See you soon. Stay safe.
You too.